Have you ever wondered what it would be like to drive a 16 weight post, a 20 weight post, and a 40 weight post just to see what your results would be and how bad your tops are mashed in? I've wondered that too. We're gonna find that out today. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So what we have is we have 3 1 7/8 8-foot long posts. I might screw up and I might call them weights, gauges, or schedules. One of those 3 things. That is referring to how thick the steel is. This post is 16 gauge, so its wall thickness is pretty thin. And you can hear it when it hits the ground. You can hear the difference. This one right here that I'm holding, this is a 20 weight. And this one right here is a 40 weight. So this is gonna be the strongest post. More of a commercial grade post. You'd see it in a commercial setting. Did you hear the ring there? It's got a lot more meat on it. So now we're gonna go ahead and drive all 3 of them and compare them, and we're gonna try and drive them to the same depth so that they go through the same amount of soil, and hopefully they go and encounter the same amount of rocks. Let's see what happens. So how are we gonna get these in the ground? We're gonna use our Rhino Driver XA. If you don't know anything about that, make sure and see this video. I forgot which corner it goes. Does it go to this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure and see this video right here. The only one that made it to the full 3 feet in the ground was the 40 weight post. Its mark is right at ground level, and that's like, I didn't have to struggle too much to get that. Now, the 20 weight and the 16 gauge, those 2 are about equally distanced out of the ground. 3 inches there and 3 inches there. So they are the exact same. Must be just a big rock or some bigger rocks that they just kind of tapped out on. As far as the 40 weight post, it buckled just a little bit, but really not too bad. For as much as we were beating on it, it held up really good. Now the 20 weight post, it took a little bit more of a beating. You can see on this side it buckled, and this side it pushed out just a little bit. And the 16 gauge post, it buckled all the way around. It started just to crush kind of like a pop can. So is it possible to drive a 16 gauge post, 0.065? Yes, it is. Because I just drove it. I drove it 33 inches in the ground. So yes, you can drive them, but like we've said before, gates, corners, anything like that, you need to beef up your post just a little bit more. Go to a 20 or a 40 weight post, depending on what you're using it for. The 0.065 wall post, I can't pull it out of the ground, and I can move it and play with it just a little bit more than I think I can with these. That one, the 20 weight post, it still moves at the surface of the ground just as much as the 16, the 0.065 wall. And the 40 weight post, it moves the same and it feels the strongest. Yeah, there's between the 40 weight and the 0.065, it's a night and day difference just of how much you can feel the post freely move. So there's a lot more rigidity in the 40 weight post than there is in the 16. Okay, so we decided to take it one step further and pull the post out of the ground to make sure that we were indeed hitting rocks, because proven fact that there is rocks beneath us about 3 feet below. And what do you know? Lo and behold, there was rocks down there. So if we start with the 0.065 post, that one took a beating. It still went, but the bottom, that's what we're in. Looks like there's one in there right now. Yeah, so just some smaller rock along with a little bit of bigger cobble. This is the 20 weight post, and it definitely was on top of a rock. It was not going any further. That whole side is concaved in. Here's the 40 weight. It must have had not as much rock there, but you can see that the edges of the pipe are still pretty well chewed up. So it did go through some rock. It didn't take the beatings that these two did. Even if it did, it still didn't concave in on the side just because of the wall thickness of the post. Now, if you're curious about what other things you can drive with the Rhino Driver XA, make sure and see this link over here, which is driving square posts, and make sure and see this link over here, which is driving Postmaster posts, both with that exact same Rhino Driver. Dan with SWI, we are Wyoming's Fence Company, and you have a good dang day.